participants are being poor is being unsafe from landslides. So the other issues relating to is the issues relating to the finances. So I tried my head banging towards the financial aspect of disaster management. So why there is no mitigation fund? Okay, we have already stipulated amount like ex gratia fund, for example, some 4 lakh, 5 lakh if somebody died out of disaster. Why we do not have funds, such funds for risk reduction strategies, right? Some mitigation measures. So till 14th Finance Commission, there is no mention of till 14th Finance Commission report, there is no mention of mitigation fund, but it is mentioned in the policy, disaster management policy of 2009, that National Disaster Management Authority have the power to create national mitigation fund, and state disaster management authority have the power to create a state mitigation fund, whereas with the district disaster management authority, they can only recommend the fund. And in 15th Finance Commission also, they said that the mitigation fund should be made necessarily, but only the cost relating to relief and rehabilitation has been mentioned in the 15th Finance Commission also. So, like while digging out, so I tried to find more on the subject. Then there was an RTI filed by one of the member of Rajya Sabha from Andhra Pradesh, Mrs. Renuka Chaudhary. So there's she filed an RTI regarding why there is no mitigation fund, national mitigation fund, national disaster management fund. And despite 70 plus years of India's independence, we do not have a separate ministry for disaster management. Okay, so it's still managed under the Ministry of Home Affairs. The then minister, Mr. Kiran Rijiju, said that the national mitigation, like for the reply of this Renuka Chaudhary, he mentioned that the National Disaster Mitigation Fund has not been set up. The objective of the creation of National Mitigation Fund is for the projects exclusively for the purpose of mitigation, which is being served by the existing centrally sponsored schemes like National Missions on Sustainable Agriculture, MGNRAJ. So he thinks that whatever centrally sponsored schemes are there, those schemes are running the mitigation measures, right? So keeping in the view of the above, the government feels that at present there are sufficient schemes to take care of mitigation measures. So in different projects, and the need of the creation of a separate National Disaster Management Fund has not been felt. So this was the reply. So it's again the perspective, what matters, right? So this what the central government feels, okay? They don't feel the need of disaster mitigation field. This may not be the same feeling with the local level government who are at the first stage, right? Who are at the primary level or are the first level responders. They may feel that there is a need for the mitigation fund, right? So that's why decentralization, okay, bottom up approach of this disaster management is necessary. There should be more definition of fund. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Aman, for that interesting presentation. Now, may I request Dr. Sandeep Rawat, Assistant Professor from the Department of Geography, to deliver the vote of thanks.
A very good afternoon to all. This is Dr. Sandeep Rawat, Assistant Professor from the Department of Geography. On behalf of the Department of Geography, I am glad to be sitting here to express my vote of thanks. A very special thanks to our guest speakers, Dr. Arindam Chaudhary, Mr. Rao, Dr. Kavita Lecha, Dr. Sonal Lama, and Dr. Sika Sukumar for accepting our invitation for delivering such a wonderful and enriched talk. Your thoughts have truly inspired and enlightened us. I'd like to thank our principal man for constant support and guidance in making us use of being all for today's event. I'd like to thank Dr. Maishwar, Education Coordinator and teachers from different departments for being here with us. I express my gratitude towards our dear teachers, Ma'am Kashulai, Sir Vishal Sindhi, Ma'am Sundata Baraji, Ma'am Sisha Supa, and Dr. Tamu for the immense help and support and organizing this event. I'd like to thank our technician for arranging mics and sound system. I'd like to thank the manager